So,
So,
spooky season's upon us.
dude, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are.
Yeah.
For the last 2 or 3 months now, everybody on social media has been like posting things about it's almost Halloween. There's 90 days till Halloween. There's 60 days till Halloween.
See, I don't know. I like Halloween for different reasons, I think, than most other people. I don't know, because like the whole like, oh, I'm so dark and spooky. Like that, shut the fuck up. Like that's not interesting to me anymore. Like that's really played out in my mind. To me, Halloween is a very family oriented thing. Like I make special food every year. I put the yard up. Like honestly, this year I don't think I'm going to do that just for. There's a lot of construction going on around our house.
Yeah,
has been all fucking year.
Our yard is basically a giant
hole. Yeah, the city like came out and like dug a huge hole. There is a big pile of dirt, and I was laughing to myself about the idea of putting a treasure chest in it, but that's a Baldur's Gate 3 reference that you don't play, so never mind.
No.
But I like there's this thing I want to go to, this pumpkin night thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like it's people come out of their house, right? They're like, oh, there's other people that exist, and you get to see little kids in their little outfits, and I think it's fucking adorable.
Yep. You get to hear the doorbell ring very loudly because our doorbell is very loud.
It is, but it's fine. And our kiddo isn't trick or treating anymore.
No.
Legal adult and all of that kind of frowned upon. But it's a different thing. I don't know. I make special food. It's a thing. And it's also like the harbinger of the holiday season, which is my favorite thing ever. I fucking love the holidays.
Yeah, it is like the catalyst for the end of the year holiday season.
Yeah.
Everything
Christmas
goes
is my
by
favorite.
way too fast. By the time Halloween happens, the year's over. Yeah, it's done.
No, Christmas is my absolute favorite. I fucking love it. I go way overboard. I do a lot of baking. I do a lot of cooking. I like to decorate. But this is the beginning of all that. So, yay, spooky. And I'm wearing my Ghoul Grump shirt, right? Normally, I save it for Halloween, but this is close enough. It's Halloween themed, so I got ooky spooky. And
I'm not wearing anything.
I know. It's terrifying.
I usually don't when we record. I'm just more comfortable
as a
naked.
super sexy man for Halloween this year. You can't answer the door.
Well,
no.
I usually don't.
Yeah. Well, you did like once or twice last year.
Yeah, but you were probably elsewhere.
Yeah. And
they were just going to keep ringing the doorbell until I did.
Well, to be fair, this year you won't have to go to bed as early either.
No, I won't.
So... because you'll be working a new job.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah. So yet again, here is another episode. Oh shit. Should we introduce the show? Say who we are? We've just been chatting.
Yeah. Let's hit the theme song and we'll come back and do that.
Oh, thank God. Good save, Chad.
Show about pop culture stuff. We keep watching and connected, but it's never enough. Talking with our friends about our favorite things, TV shows and movies and some random swearing. Hey! 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 This is the pretty little podcast.
Hello, all you pretty little people. This is the Pretty Little Podcast. I'm your host, Deadbeat Chad. With me is perpetual special guest, Jess Moon.
Boo. Jess Moon.
Jess Moon. Yeah, I had played around with the idea of giving us like spooky names, but like,
how'd that work out?
It didn't.
Oh shit!
Because they're either dumb or like I couldn't think of any.
Yeah.
So we're just our regular selves. But it is spooky season.
Yes.
And we decided we were going to do something spooky for Halloween.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we immediately thought of when we were talking about Halloween is trick-or-treating.
Hell yeah.
trick-or-treating means candy.
I would still do it if society let me.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
I like it.
I don't think they would care anymore.
Oh, I would feel bad.
You might get a couple assholes that are like, no, you're too old. But for the most part, they're going to laugh and say, here's some candy.
But at the same time, I do like passing out the candy, giving it to the babies who they're nice, and they just take one. And I'm like, you know what? Please take more. And then they're like, is it okay? In their little outfit. I'm just like, hee hee.
Or the ones that like you put the bucket out there and they're like trying to find their favorite one.
I'm like, what do you like?
Yeah,
what do you want?
Just grab a handful, man.
Yeah.
Like, we got plenty.
Absolutely. I always overbuy.
Yeah. You have to.
Yeah.
But we decided that we're going to do another tier list with Halloween candy.
Fuck yeah.
Because
we like doing them, man.
Yeah, they're fun. They're easy.
I get to fight with you.
I think we're going to be pretty...
Oh, I know of at least one where we are diametrically opposed.
Are we?
Oh, yeah. You hate that shit.
I mean, for the most part, we're going to be on the same page with this.
Most likely. We'll see.
But before we get to that, we got to set a mood.
Oh, ooh. Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm ready for it.
Hang on. We got to turn the lights out.
Oh, shit, it's dark.
We got to get some candles lit.
Whoa. Okay, good. You didn't get it the first time. Ooh.
Little music. Little spooky music going. Yeah. No, not that spooky.
How the fuck are you doing
There
this?
we go.
How are you doing this?
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Let's get a thunderstorm coming.
Oh, I love a good storm.
Some lightning.
Yo!
All right, now let's talk about trick-or-treat candy.
Trick-or-treat candy!
Yeah.
So, no one asked for another tier list, but fuck you, we love them. So we're gonna do it. So, yeah, we're just gonna do, I think, the categories S to D.
S to D.
S to D with an A, B, C in the middle, right?
Sure.
So, sure. S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier. I have looked the list over. I've tried to organize it a little bit.
I'm very familiar with all these.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure our listeners are as well.
Probably, if they're American.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, even if you're not, some of these things are universal.
Yeah. And there are a couple that aren't here that we'll talk about, just, off the cuff at the end. But yeah, so we're going to start with the candy bar category.
Yeah, the classics.
The way to go. And
the first one here is probably the most classic. Every trick-or-treat bag is going to have this in it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And lots of it. This is one that, like, if I'm picking out a candy just on any random day, this ain't what I'm picking.
Really?
Really. But it is one of my favorites to get for Halloween.
Oh, well, see, because that's the whole thing about trick-or-treating, right? Like, you go and you have the fun, but then the most fun, really, is coming home and dumping it all out, and immediately, if you're me, sorting it into, your count.
Yeah, you put your little piles.
Yeah. And then you kind of...
Well, then, now, did you separate them by candy or by favorite? Like, this is my favorite pile.
Oh, no. It was by candy. But each one, like, I'd have little piles, like, all around me, right? And you're, like, pivoting and, like, doing shit. But I would harshly judge the candy. Like, there were definite tiers of favorites.
Right. Well,
there.
I had 3 piles.
Oh.
One was all my favorites. Then, like, the stuff that, like, I'll eat if I don't have my favorites left. This is my, like...
Right. Like, well, I gotta eat candy, right? So I might as well
And
eat
then the
this.
third pile was, like, things that just immediately go in the trash.
Oh, see, and I never threw anything away. That was, like, what will I give to my sisters? Like, pawn them off on them. Like,
yeah, but
take this shit.
My sister was 9 years older than me.
Well, she would have appreciated some candy, probably, Chad.
I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Especially if I was willing to throw it away. Like...
Well, depending on...
I was into candy when I was a kid. If I was willing to throw it away, that means it was just the worst.
You're a sweet little candy boy.
Yeah.
But now you're okey spooky deadbeat, Chad, so.
Sure.
All right, yeah, anyway, Snickers. That, by the way, is what we're talking about.
Yeah, Snickers. I mean, this is good.
I like Snickers.
Snickers is like...
Okay.
It's up there, for sure.
Now, you and I are kind of strange with candy, or food in general. I don't know if I could eat a full-size entire Snickers, maybe.
I couldn't eat a full-size Snickers, but I could eat like 12 fun size.
Yeah, well, that's the miracle. But I will say it also makes a big difference because the fun size, the little like.
Oh, by the way, let's get into that too, because they don't even make the fun size anymore.
Yeah,
now it's like the half, like
the little square.
Yes, fuck
if
that.
If it's the rectangle fun size, that's good. That's 2 bites.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're doing now, but it's these tiny little, it's like half of a fun size, and it's bullshit.
Well, my issue with that is it fucks up the ratio of chocolate to like filling.
Yes.
It's not the same. You're left with a different taste.
The like tiny Snickers taste different than the fun size.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough shit in it.
Good.
Yeah, it's more chocolate and not as much filling.
And it has nothing to do with just having more equals better. No, that's not it. There is a fundamental difference. When we get to Reese's peanut butter cups, I have fucking opinions on that too. Yeah. Because it's hugely different. So, it really does. I don't know.
So we're going to be judging this like based on the fun size from when we were kids.
So like the 2-biter, the rectangular fun size.
Yeah, the actual traditional fun size.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Then if that's the case, then those are pretty near the top, man. Because it's got a lot of shit.
Yeah. And also like Snickers gets points too because it's one of those candy bars that like during Halloween, like they change the wrapper and then the nougat in the middle is like green.
Yeah.
So like, they're trying.
Yeah, they go a little above and beyond.
Yeah.
Midnight Milky Way isn't on here at all. I just realized that and I love those. Anyways, yeah, no, Snickers, I mean, they're among the first to go.
Right.
Or leading, I don't know, kind of moving into the second tier of stuff to go because there's definite favorites that rank above Snickers for me. But it's a solid fucking choice. All the way around. I'm never upset to have one.
I am like really dismayed at this list because whatchamacallit is not on here.
Well, I asked you before we started if there's anything
No, it's fine. Like whatchamacallit is not
your favorite thing.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing in the world, but like it's never associated with trick or treating or Halloween candy.
It's its own.
I don't know why they never managed to.
I've never seen a fun size one.
Because that would be like S tier.
I bought you a case of them from Sam's Club once.
Yeah.
For a Christmas present.
Yeah, they were good.
And you just like worked on it over the course of a year. All right. Anyway, Snickers. So where are we putting these? I would say A or B.
Snickers for me,
maybe?
it's an A.
I think so.
It's an A because like Snickers is not something that like they market as like the trick or treat candy. Like you take a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
Like you never see commercials for Reese's peanut butter cups until Halloween.
Yeah.
But Snickers,
Snickers is always there though.
Snickers has kind of branded itself as like this thing where it's like I'm hangry.
Yeah.
So I need a Snickers.
Are you being a bitch? Have some candy.
Yeah. Quit being a bitch. Have a Snickers and then fucking
calm down.
Get your shit right. So yeah, A.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with A for Snickers. Like I said, I'm never upset to see it. I will say when I'm buying the Halloween candy for our house to give out, I always do make sure that
because
Snickers is involved.
We buy the big bags where it's like
several kinds of big bags of like.
And Snickers is always going to be in those.
Yes, it's in more of them than most other candies. Yes. So yeah, I'm good for that. Okay, all right. What's next?
Three Musketeers.
It's useless.
This is bullshit. This is the worst. Whoever came up with this idea for a candy bar, I don't know what they were thinking.
Well, they've like in the 90s and stuff, they were marketing it to fat women to be like, dude, we know you're gonna eat chocolate. Have some of this. You want
candy, so here, this is mostly air.
Lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nugget's got holes in it, so it's. I just think it's
chocolate nougat covered in chocolate, but it tastes like nothing. It just kind of squishes down to nothing. It's got no bite.
Yeah, and the texture on it is weird.
Yeah, I don't like.
This is not satisfying to me in any kind of way.
I didn't give them away necessarily, but this is if I'm eating a Three Musketeers, I am at the end of my.
This is one of those too where they always throw them in the mix bag.
Yeah, they do because no one's gonna choose to buy them.
No one's gonna buy this. They have Snickers by themselves.
Yeah.
They have Reese's peanut butter cups by themselves. Three Musketeers.
No fucking person.
No one's buying it. So yeah, D.
I can't. Really, you think so?
Yeah, D.
Okay. All right.
There's not a whole lot on this list that's going to go in D, but Three Musketeers.
I know of one when we get
awful.
there. Okay. All right. Let's do Butterfinger then. You want to go off because you kind of did it on our ice cream tier list a little bit.
Yeah. Fuck Butterfinger.
I like Butterfinger.
Fuck it. It tastes good.
I like the taste.
I don't like this shit that gets stuck in your teeth all fucking day long. Like the center of this thing is far too like dense.
So, you know the box of Butterfinger like minis you get like at the movie theater?
Yeah.
They're almost like the little squares.
Yeah, the ones that are already like unwrapped and
yeah. I like those because those it's like the right amount to me.
No.
This is another one where even a fun size one is a lot.
Yeah, all of these the BBs, the fun size, the regular size, they all get stuck in my teeth, and I hate every one of them.
All right. Well, I don't think it's as bad as the Three Musketeers because at least Butterfinger tastes good.
Butterfinger
right?
is the candy bar that dentists tell you to stay the fuck away from.
Yeah, well, fuck dentists. I don't listen to dentists. I had
so yeah,
experiences.
Look, it's not as bad as the Three Musketeers
right,
because
so
it at least tastes good. So yeah, see.
Because that's how we have to rank these, right? Like among whose company does each thing belong?
Right.
Right, and yeah, okay, all right. Well, let's move on to Baby Ruth then.
I like Baby Ruth.
I like Baby Ruth. Do you like Baby Ruth better than Snickers? It's not as prevalent.
No, because Snickers is kind of like a Baby Ruth with caramel.
Well, I feel like
Baby Ruth has more peanut.
It does, and I like peanuts.
And I do like peanuts.
Nougat too. It's also kind of like a harder nougat. Like
it's more dense. Yeah, for sure. It's a little more substantial as far as a candy bar goes.
There's something, I don't know, there's something about a Baby Ruth that almost feels more special to me because, like I said, they don't really.
I would say this.
I don't see them as much. I don't have them. I've had far more Snickers in my life than Baby Ruth.
Yeah, for sure. I think it should go up there right next to Snickers.
You think so? A tier?
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's a lot to love about it.
If they're side by side and they're like, pick one, I'm probably gonna pick the Baby Ruth. Maybe. I don't know.
Why
it depends
don't we
on
do
my
half
mood.
and half? I'll take the Snickers, you take the Baby Ruth, and we can just break them in half.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll put them up there with Snickers. Then.
Yeah, hey.
Because it's quality. It's good. I just don't think about it very often.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What's next?
Hershey's Cookies and Cream.
We're gonna fight.
Yeah, we are.
We're gonna fight.
I don't like this shit. I don't like this cookies and cream shit. I don't.
Oh my god, it's the ice cream tier list all over again.
I don't care for Oreo. I don't want bits of Oreo.
I don't want Oreo.
No,
Yes, I do.
That's fine. You can like it all you want. This is bad.
So,
not only that, but like the chocolate is like inferior.
How dare you?
To milk chocolate.
It's not.
Every day.
So I love white chocolate. I love white chocolate and dark chocolate far more than milk chocolate.
White chocolate is not chocolate.
No, it's not, but it's called white chocolate.
It's not.
And I love it.
It's not chocolate.
Oh my god. I got some white chocolate at the recent anime convention I went to that's mixed with Earl Grey tea, and it's called London Fog, and it's fucking amazing.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So good.
Why? Why are we making these things?
But it's an artisanal chocolate bar.
Sure.
And it made me happy, you twat.
Well, good.
I still have one in my fridge over
seconds.
there because it'll melt so easy. But they're very good. Anyways,
that is all you.
That being said, I don't care much for this particular thing. What I miss is, now we're getting back to another episode, is Nestle's Alpine White. I'm not going into that.
I don't think I've ever had one of those.
That was so good. I really, white chocolate's one of those things that's super divisive. You either love it or you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I love it and you're like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
I mean, it'll do in a pinch, but I'm never going to pick white chocolate over milk chocolate.
Oreo.
Or dark chocolate.
There's no Oreo in this.
No, but it's still the idea of an Oreo.
But it's like dollar store idea.
It's cookies
Oreo.
And cream. It's Oreo
not,
cookie.
Though. It's
that
not
is
Oreo
exactly
cookie.
What this is to me.
It's not. This is not as good. This is not as good as an actual cookies and cream.
Well, then we agree. We should put it in D.
I don't think it's bad. No, I would eat it before I ate a Three Musketeers.
I think I would eat a Three Musketeers over this.
Oh God! Well,
I'd eat a Three Musketeers over anything white chocolate.
What is wrong
with the exception of maybe the white chocolate Reese's.
What about a Zero? That's my favorite candy bar. That is so good.
Zero is.
I love Zero.
Anyways,
almonds and nougat and white chocolate. And, yeah, hell yeah.
To me, Hershey's Cookies and Cream, that's a D for me.
You know what? I'll agree with you because it is an affront to the concept of cookies and cream, which in and of itself is inherently delicious. And this is a sad letdown for anybody expecting that.
Yeah.
No further comment needed on your part.
No,
I'm correct.
D.
Yeah, all right.
Nice.
D it goes. Almond Joy. A or S? What's it gonna be?
Okay,
this
so
shit's delicious.
Almond Joy is one of those things.
Yum num num num.
I don't care for the full size Almond Joy.
No.
The fun size are great because they're the size of the almond.
And it's got like the one almond, and then the coconut, and the
that is
chocolate.
fine because I could just have a bite,
Yeah,
and then move on.
That is the right amount.
Yes, I can move on to a Reese's, or I can move on to some M&Ms or something. So I don't know about S or A.
For me, like Almond Joy.
If you want to put it in A, I'm not going to argue.
I don't think it's quite S.
It's a B for me.
Oh,
because it's not something I seek out. Like if I get it in my,
it's one thing that I make sure is in our mix, and you know what? It always gets eaten.
Yeah.
You, me, and the kiddo. All
every one of us will eat an Almond Joy.
And just
yeah.
Blah, 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 so you know.
Mounds, however.
You all hear
awful.
Yeah, well, it's.
But Almond Joy.
Almond Joy.
I say B. If you want to put it in A, I'm not going to argue. All right, let's do this. Put it in A.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. Because now we're on to Mounds, and Mounds is a B.
C at least.
C? Yeah, C.
Which is so funny. Because it's literally, you know, the commercial from the 90s, Almond Joy's got nuts, Mounds don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. I never don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's strange how just that single almond makes such a big fucking difference.
Yes, it does. Because for some reason, like chocolate and coconut is not good together.
Well, I really like both of those things. But again, in this, I've never had a Mounds and gone, oh, I'm glad that almond wasn't there.
Yeah, right?
You know, so...
And they're the same price.
Yeah, what the fuck? Fuck you. I say C, because it is still... The chocolate and coconut is still fine. I don't think it's Three Musketeers level, but it is a sad
Mounds was probably... It was just created because of people that have nut allergies can't have an Almond Joy.
But aren't they made in the same place? Like,
I would assume. They probably have, like, nut oil in them anyway.
Well,
so.
and coconut and... I mean, I know coconut...
I just always assume that it was made for people that have a nut allergy, so it just doesn't have the almond in it, but who knows.
It's fucking weird.
Anyways, Mounds is a C.
I'm never choosing Mounds over Almond Joy. It's never happening. I'll choose an Almond Joy. I'm never choosing a Mounds.
But I tell you right now, I'm never going to take an Almond Joy over a Baby Ruth or a Snickers. So
I might, depending. I'm like, I really do. God damn it, I really do like candy.
Yeah, candy's awesome.
I really do, because I'm like,
I'm very specific
like
candies,
such a
but yes.
Fat ass talking about this stuff because I really do. I don't keep candy in the house like year round. You know, this is we're entering the season of candy in the house though.
Yeah.
Because the Halloween stuff.
Well, yes, from like Halloween to Christmas.
Yeah,
there's usually a bucket of candy somewhere
Easter,
in the house.
It comes back.
And every time
That's
I'm
how
like,
I honor our Lord and Saviors.
Whenever I walk from like the bedroom into the kitchen to get a drink, I'm like, oh, bucket of candy. Yeah, I'll grab a few.
Yes, well, that's the idea. Because I always do. I always have a bowl available for us. You know, in the month leading up. Right, so I'll probably get our candy in a week or two. What
I do, and I probably shouldn't be telling you this, I'll grab like 2, and then I'll eat 1, and then I'll put 1 in a stockpile in the bedroom that no one else knows about.
You think I don't have hidden candy stashes? You're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, me, and the kiddo all have hidden candy places. We're like, oh, and it immediately turns into no, fuck those people. So fast. It's like I love you more than anybody else in this world, but also that's my fun size Snickers.
Right.
Suck my dick. You'll never know this was here.
Uh-huh.
And speaking of, this is something we would all hoard. Can we agree that Kit Kat is S tier?
Yes, absolutely. I wish
any flavor. Really.
I wish they made Kit Kat ice cream. That would be amazing.
I'm sure they do.
I mean, you can put Kit Kats in ice cream, but like Kit Kat is great because like
it's so simple and beautiful.
Yeah.
And crispy.
It's like it's got a good like crunch to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a satisfying like mouthfeel, and it's delicious.
I like biting it.
And like it's good for dipping. You could dip it in like caramel.
I love all the flavors too. Like there's the lemon ones that we get.
For
Easter.
Yeah. Like
so fucking.
Especially if you go to like
Japan, man.
If you go to an Asian market,
go to H Mart
and go through their candy aisle. Like
their matcha Kit Kats are so fucking good.
Matcha's good. The green tea ones are good.
Matcha is green tea.
Oh well, whatever. I didn't know it was called matcha. I thought it was
Matcha
like
is a kind of green tea. Yeah.
okay. Well,
Yeah. Regardless, I've had the Sakura ones, which are kind of like cherry blossom. Those are really good.
no thanks.
I've had dark chocolate. I've had white chocolate. I have never had a bad Kit Kat. I'll say that.
I think they had like a peanut butter and jelly one that was not good.
I wouldn't try that.
Yeah.
I daren't. Why would you hurt my heart like that?
Didn't they make one that was like Thanksgiving dinner?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, they had like some weird things that were like.
Well, yeah. No, I don't want that. But that's what makes the Kit Kat so awesome. It's so simple. It's just wafers and then some kind of flavored chocolate.
If you take like just the original
I've had
Kit
orange
Kat,
ones. They're good. Yeah.
S tier.
Oh no, a classic.
Absolute S tier. Kit Kats are always one of the first ones to go.
Yep.
I prefer. This is one of those ones where like I prefer like the king size version.
Oh, dude, I would fucking go down on a king size.
Only because like when it comes to the fun size Kit Kats, I'm gonna sit there and eat like a king size amount's worth anyway. Well, and I gotta unwrap each one.
There's ones that's another thing with the fun size is because there's one that is like 2 of the sticks, and then there's the littler ones, which is like half a stick.
Yeah,
right? And
that does me no good.
Yeah, it's kind of awful with the half stick because you'll sit there and just unwrap, blah, 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 and you've eaten the equivalent of 3 full-size Kit Kats in like no time. You're like, what the fuck happened?
Right.
I'm an adult.
This is just one of those that I prefer, like the full or the king size to the fun size.
Yeah.
But yes, Kit Kat is absolutely S tier.
You're gonna shit all over Heath bars, aren't you?
Why don't you tell us what Heath bar is?
It's toffee covered in chocolate.
Yeah. So what do you think my opinion on this is going to be?
Incorrect.
No, it's not. Again, this is another one that just gets
because
stuck
look, I'll
in your
fight
fucking
you
teeth.
on this because the toffee in a Heath bar has a higher concentration of butter, so it breaks more easily. It's easier to chew. It doesn't get stuck as much.
I will eat a Heath bar over a Butterfinger.
All right, B tier it is. Yay! End of question. All right, another S tier.
Twix is absolutely an S tier.
Dude, okay.
Twix, like aside from whatchamacallit, Twix is probably my favorite.
Well, okay, so a little behind the scenes shit. Earlier, you were in the bedroom working on the thumbnail for this episode.
Yeah.
And I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 in the living room with the kiddo. And you had come in and you were like, hey, let's workshop candy. Like, what candy do we need? Mm-hmm. And we talked about it. And then, like, 5 minutes later, you'd gone back in the bedroom, and I just hear, Twix! You just...
Yeah, because, like, I'd come up with 3 immediately,
yelling
right?
across the house.
I came up with 3 immediately,
right.
And that was Snickers, M&M's, and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Yeah.
Because I was like, those are the 3 things you're going to find in any trick-or-treat bag.
Yeah.
Period.
And I had a candy corn.
Yeah, and I was like, what else is like iconic to Halloween? And I was just drawing a fucking blank. Yeah. I couldn't think of anything, and you guys were like, candy corn, and I was like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Sixlets, we said, which we'll get to. Tootsie Roll, because I have things to say about that. Yeah, and then you went back in, like,
yeah, I was like, why the fuck didn't I think about Twix?
Yeah,
Twix is an obvious answer. Twix is another one that, like, they changed the package for Halloween. The, like, inside is green. Mm-hmm. Like, they go all out for Halloween on this.
They do.
And
There's
I appreciate that.
There's some good kinds of Twix, too. There's different kinds of Twix. The peanut butter Twix is pretty good.
Yes. The peanut butter Twix is, like, my favorite
It's
Twix.
really good. We're all whores for peanut butter in this house, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, if there's one flavor that is, like, associated with Halloween, it's peanut butter.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, Twix is hard to fucking beat. I think their whole marketing, like, you eat the left one or the right one, is fucking stupid.
Yeah. That was terrible.
We don't hold that against them, though. It's fine.
No, especially since, like, it doesn't matter because the fun size Twix is just one anyway.
And that is something that there's something really satisfying about biting down on it, because it's like the caramel on top and then the cookie below.
Yeah.
And you just bite it and you're like, hunch.
I feel like the fun size has more caramel in it than the.
I think so.
Than the regular size.
It feels like it.
So that's probably why I like them more.
Well, you are an absolute caramel slut.
Yes, I am.
100%.
As long as it doesn't get stuck in my teeth.
I know.
As long as it's not like
the hard caramel.
Caramel brittle or some shit.
Yeah.
Twix is absolutely an S tier.
Twix is classic, beautiful, perfect, no notes. Like, I like the varieties, but I am just as happy with, like, a classic one.
Yeah.
So good. Okay.
All right, moving on. We have
Milky Way.
Milky Way.
It is okay.
What the fuck is the difference between this and a Three Musketeers?
This has caramel.
Does it?
Yes. It's nougat and caramel covered in chocolate.
Okay, so already that's better to me than a
Yes.
Three Musketeers, but this is still low.
I
low
like
on
the
list.
Midnight Milky Ways better. I said that earlier. That's the dark chocolate.
This suffers from the same thing Three Musketeers does, where they have the same consistency to them.
It gets an additional point at least because it does have caramel in it. To me, it is too soft though.
Yeah,
I like
it's
my
way too
candy
soft.
to be crispy or crunchy or like have some.
Or if it's
kind
going to
of
be
element
soft,
to
it needs
that-
nuts in it or something to like crunch.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is not. I don't care where you put this. Milky Way is never something I grab.
I think it's fine. I'm not like. I don't eat it in a depressing fat woman way, like the way I would a Three Musketeers. I'm like, well, goddamn it, fine.
Which one was
I
it?
like
Where
it better.
the commercial was it? It was probably Three Musketeers, right? Where the lady like opens her purse and it
And it
starts
floats
floating out.
Yeah, that's a Three Musketeers commercial.
Okay.
From, like, the late
I thought that was
90s.
Milky Way for a second.
No. Their whole thing was, oh, it's so light. It's like nothing at all.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. So, I mean, okay, compare Milky Way to Heath. Compare Milky Way to Butterfinger or Mounds. 'Cause
Milky
it's
Way.
Not D. Where would you put it?
I'm putting it. It's not as bad as the Three Musketeers, so
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say C.
All right. Since it's not the Midnight Milky Way,
And it's certainly not as
I'm
bad
okay
as a
with
cookies
that.
and cream bar.
it's not legit cookies and cream though. It's not real white chocolate either. It's like that white candy stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's not white chocolate. It's not white chocolate and it's not chocolate cookie.
Yeah,
So-
that's why it's in D.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, Mr. Goodbar. I like Mr. Goodbar.
I do too.
Yay! It's simple.
Mr. Goodbar is
It's tasty.
to me it's very similar to like a Hershey's Crunch.
Yeah.
I think it's just
literally
like-
just peanuts and chocolate.
Yeah, because
And
like
I like that.
one of them is Hershey. Is Mr. Goodbar? Is that Nestle?
Hershey's.
Hershey's?
Yeah.
They're both Hershey's?
Yeah, Hershey. No, Crunch is Nestle.
That's right. Okay, yeah,
You're
yeah.
thinking Crackle.
Okay.
That comes in like.
Yeah, all three of those things are very similar.
Yeah.
So
No,
I
I like the
feel
Mr.
like this
Goodbar.
is two different companies making the same candy bar.
Well, the Crunch is puffed
but-
rice, and this is peanuts.
yeah, I prefer Mr. Goodbar.
I like both of them. Those are both like at least B to me. I don't think they're quite up to A. Mr. Goodbar is good because I really only see those at Halloween though. Like you don't. I mean, I'm sure they sell them in the stores.
Oh, yeah,
but, like I don't
for sure.
think about. This comes in the mix with the
I mean,
Hershey's.
to be fair, I don't see most
and the
candy until
Crackle.
Halloween.
Well, Crackle's another thing I don't really see outside of Halloween. You know, it's the little fun size. You get the Mr. Goodbar, you get the regular Hershey's, you got the Crackle,
Yeah.
right? And out of those, the Mr. Goodbar goes first,
Yeah.
and then the Crackle,
Every time.
and then the Hershey's is saved for. Well,
and that's
you know,
because, like, when it comes to Mr. Goodbar, like I said, I take extras and hide them. So
yeah, no, I do too,
that
and
could be why they go
so
so
does the
quick.
kiddo. Goddamn, maybe I should get more Mr. Goodbars this year. We're all like, so I would say, I mean, how do you feel?
Mr. Goodbar is at least an A.
Okay, good. I'm fine with that. It is simple and beautiful.
Yeah.
Now the next one is just regular Hershey's chocolate.
I don't care for it. It's fine in a s'mores.
Oh yeah, no, it's good.
That's the only time I really care for this.
I do like the Hershey's Special Dark, but again, I like dark chocolate. I will say, all right, this is how can I be delicate? Hershey's chocolate is saved for a specific time of the month, and I'm like, I need chocolate. Thank you.
Sure.
Moving on with my day. I don't choose it.
No.
It's another thing that is purchased because it's in with the Mr. Goodbars and the Crackle.
It's a waste of an option.
I save it for when I have no other chocolate options. That's what it is. So I think it is probably C.
C is fine with me because I would take it over
I would take it
a
over
Three
a
Musketeers or a cookies and cream bar.
Yeah. All right, Nestle Crunch. I like the bigger ones of these because it's thinner.
Yeah.
Like the fun size are like thicker, so it's kind of harder to bite. The Nestle Crunch or its superior defunct cousin, the Alpine White, is just chocolate and puffed like crisped rice.
Yeah.
And it's nice and simple, but the big ones, it is thinner, so it's like this little, and you crunch it and it's good.
Yeah. For me,
Classic.
Nestle's Crunch is going in B because it's not as good as a Mr. Goodbar.
Okay. No, I would equally choose a Heath and a Crunch, so I'm fine with that. And I think what I want to do, that's the end of that actually worked out really well. Because I was like, I feel like we should be doing a recap soon, but I'm gonna wait till we get to the end of the candy bars, and then that was the last fucking candy bar. So, quick recap, guys. We have in S tier Kit Kats and Twix. A tier is Snickers, Baby Ruth, Almond Joy, Mr. Goodbar. B is Nestle Crunch and Heath. C is Butterfinger, Mounds, Milky Way, regular ass Hershey's chocolate. And then D is Three Musketeers and Hershey's cookies and cream.
Yeah.
All right.
We got through that pretty well.
That's pretty good.
I told you we're going to be pretty on par with most of this.
Most of this. Like I said. We'll see. Okay. Specifically Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Because it makes a difference.
It does. This, for me, is going an S. Only because we don't have, like, any of the Reese's specialties, right? There's no
the pumpkins.
Eggs or pumpkins or trees. Those are my favorite.
Those are the best.
Because the ratio of peanut butter to chocolate is different.
It's
yes.
perfect.
Yeah,
it's far more peanut butter.
You need more peanut butter than chocolate.
Do you eat the white chocolate Reese's?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Haha,
I know.
fuck you.
But
See?
it's only because, like,
it is. White chocolate and peanut butter.
Honestly,
it's the fucking best.
Honestly, when you're getting the trees or the eggs or whatever, the white chocolate and the milk chocolate, not a fucking single difference. It just tastes like peanut butter.
That's not true. I prefer the white chocolate ones. I'll eat both, but the white chocolate Reese's, like,
that is a psychosomatic thing in your head.
Whatever, man.
Because they have there's no difference in taste.
There is a slight difference. Maybe you don't have a nuanced palate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my palate is not as refined as yours.
That's right.
But yes, I do eat the white chocolate ones as well.
Yeah.
I
don't like, okay, when I was a kid, I loved Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. The bigger ones, like the regular size, not the fun size. I've never really liked the fun size ones because there's barely any fucking peanut butter. Yeah. It's mostly, the chocolate is very bottom heavy in the little ones. And plus, it's like they're wrapped in foil and you have to unwrap that. And then it's got the little wax like cup. And you gotta take that off, and sometimes, some of it breaks off, and you're like, what the fuck off, man.
Although they do sell these things in bags, unwrapped.
I'm not that fat. Okay.
I was like, when they started marketing these things, I was like, holy shit.
No.
Like, too many people are gonna be sitting at work, at their desk, just like grabbing handfuls of these fucking things. It is.
Really paying attention to it or enjoying them. Just
also,
blah, blah, blah.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are like the worst as far as nutrition goes.
They're the worst for you. For nutrition.
No.
I don't know.
But yeah, since
when it comes to the land of Reese's, the peanut butter cups are my least favorite. I like the trees and I like the pieces more than the cups, personally.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
But I like the specialty ones more than the pieces, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No. Yes. It goes like trees, hearts, eggs, pumpkins.
Yeah.
That's one.
Then the regular size cup.
Just under that is Reese's Pieces for me. And then the regular size cups, and then the teeny cups. Because I have, when I go to the movie theaters, I get Reese's Pieces without fucking fail. Because you put them in your mouth, and then you let them melt in your mouth a little bit, and then you kind of squish them with your tongue.
They also have the big cups. Those are good.
I don't know if I've had them. Fast Break.
The Fast Break is awesome.
Fast Break is fucking tasty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not on here, though.
No, it isn't.
Oh, man. God, how are we not like 400 pounds?
Because I don't sit around eating candy all the time.
I talk about it though. Okay, so is this Reese's Peanut Butter Cup standing in for the specialty ones too?
Yeah.
Because if so, that's S tier.
And it's going
S. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Here, then we'll do the Reese's Pieces as well, which to this day is one of my favorite things. You eat them with popcorn. Do but that's a movie thing.
Yeah.
That's not a Halloween thing. That's a fat ass at the movies thing.
No. I know exactly what you mean.
With the buttered popcorn, the salty buttered popcorn, and then you eat some Reese's Pieces, and it's the sugary and the.
You make so Halloween trail mix.
Hell yeah, and because the popcorn's warm, right? So but they don't melt all the way. It's
Reese's Pieces, popcorn.
Yeah.
Chocolate covered pretzels.
I'd do that.
And candy corn, with peanuts.
What?
Yeah, with peanuts and raisins, and it's awesome.
Remind me, I will fucking make that this year. I'm changing out the candy corn for the mellow cream pumpkins though, because it's the same thing, just a different shape.
Whatever.
And I'm very passionate about the pumpkins.
Okay. Yeah, I will remind you.
Dude, no, literally remind me. I will do that. Hell yeah. To go along with the mummy dogs and all
Reese's
that
Pieces, for me, that's also S.
Yay! Okay.
I mean, like, there's no...
I was gonna let you have A if you were, like, really passionate about that, but I fucking love Reese's Pieces, man.
I miss the bags
childhood.
of them they had when I was a kid, because
Yeah.
it was in between the regular bag and then the like giant thing.
Yeah.
There was one in between that.
Yes.
There was like just a perfect amount for you to like eat on all day as a kid. And they don't make that size anymore.
No, to this day, when I go to the movies, I don't really go to the movies, but you know, when there's an anime movie in theaters, so I go to the movies to see it, I get either Twizzlers or Reese's Pieces. And if someone else is with me who likes both, like if you were with me, we could get both, because you love Twizzlers as much as I do.
I do.
And we'll get there. They're somewhere on here. But only the regular Twizzlers, not the pull and peel.
No.
Those are gross.
Yeah, those have a different flavor.
Nasty.
They have a different consistency to them.
Okay, yay. Reese's Pieces are S tier. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hot tamales.
D.
You hate them?
I don't like these. I don't like cinnamon candy. I hate it. I hate cinnamon candy. I hate cinnamon gum.
I don't like cinnamon gum.
I like cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
But I don't like cinnamon candy. I don't like
I learned how to make them
hot
from
tamales.
scratch.
I don't like fireballs. I don't like any of that shit.
See, I like the fireballs.
No.
Hot tamales, I think I would have to be in a very, very specific mood. I would never buy them. Right? I don't think I've ever bought them.
Yeah. This is not something I would ever spend actual money on.
I'm not going to fight you. Hot tamales can be D tier because
hell yeah.
Maybe once every 4 years they would become C tier for me. So that's not worth it. Okay.
It's a waste of
What
an
about
option.
dots though?
This is one of those things.
I'm really interested to hear what you have to say about dots because I have really strong opinions. And
Dots, they're so neutral. They are so neutral.
Even the red
because
dots,
there's nothing exciting about them.
Red dots are fucking
They're
awesome.
They're not unique enough to that specific type of candy
that's such a Halloween
to stand
thing
out. There are better candies like this, like a Sour Patch Kid.
I don't like Sour Patch Kids though.
Well, then you're wrong.
No, you're wrong. I'll have the dots, and you can tear your mouth up with Sour Patch Kids.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm not eating these.
Then we'll. You know what? Then I'll tell you right now, because Sour Patch Kids are on here somewhere. If you, wherever you put dots, I am putting Sour Patch Kids.
Put them in B.
All right, neutral.
Like I said, they're extremely neutral. They're nothing
like
special.
them. No, see, but I really.
If I get them, I'll eat them. If I don't have them, I'm fine with that.
I really like gummy candy, jelly candy. This is kind of a jelly candy.
Yeah, me too. But like,
I like biting them.
These are not like they don't stand out enough in that genre of candy.
As a kid, I would get so excited when I saw a little box of dots in my pumpkin in my trick or treat thing.
You were a lame fucking kid.
No, I was an awesome kid.
No.
Yes, I was.
Not if you were excited over dots.
Because I only ever saw them once a year.
Well, they sell them year round. They're everywhere.
I was a kid. I'm not buying candy.
Well.
I was trying to convince my mom to get me like Ninja Turtle figures and shit like that at that age.
Yeah. Well, again, dots, nothing special.
And if I was a good girl at the store, I'd go. All right. Well, dots will go in B. But I'm telling you right now, that's where Sour Patch Kids are going to. Okay, Hubba Bubba Bubble Gum.
No.
D.
When I want gum, I want like adult gum, if that makes sense. Like one of the things that when I do chew gum, it's like the 5.
I like
gum.
the icebreakers, the cubes.
Spearmint is what I typically go for.
See, I like peppermint better than spearmint.
I don't care for this like cotton candy flavor bullshit.
I will fucking go to town on some watermelon bubblicious to this day though, because that was my jam as a kid.
Maybe
it makes awesome fucking bubbles. You make huge bubbles.
But
I can't be right. See, I have that thing that I can't stand to listen to people smack. It makes me irrationally angry, and I'm sorry. Like I wish that was not the case. I don't like that. But now this shit got passed over. This got thrown away more often than not.
Yeah.
Nobody I knew wanted it.
If I got this in my,
I'll try it, and then I'm like, nope, still don't like it.
If I got this in my trick or treat bag, it was definitely going into like the pile that's like, okay, when I'm out of all the good shit,
I
just need something, maybe this will suffice. But
I would throw it away.
I don't care for. I don't like the pink bubblegum flavor.
No.
Yeah, so D.
All right. Get the fuck out of here. All right. Regular ass M&Ms. Just
D.
milk chocolate. No, it's not happening.
D.
No, because they're fine. They are equal to regular Hershey's chocolate for me. They serve the same purpose.
All right,
they get
C.
set aside.
Fine, C.
All right, thank you.
Regular plain ass M&Ms
Yeah.
are worthless.
No, you're not a lady.
Peanut butter M&Ms, far better.
Well, but we'll move on to peanut M&Ms, which I
S.
know are S tier for you.
S.
I know that.
This is great. All right, sometimes when I'm sitting at my desk at work, I will get a bag of M&Ms.
I know.
The peanut M&Ms, because you put one in your mouth and you just let it sit there until it entirely dissolves, and then you eat the peanut, and it's just this experience that takes you out of the mundane bullshit that you're doing for work.
It's like the Calgon take me away,
Yeah.
but like bubble bath lady. This is your equivalent.
Yeah.
Peanut M&Ms take me away. All right, I'm not gonna fight you. I think they're fine. They're fun and fine, as you would say. I do.
Plain M&Ms are on the lowest spectrum.
Plain M&Ms are good
Peanut
for one
M&Ms
purpose,
are on the
and
highest.
I've already said what they are, what that purpose is. Peanut M&Ms, I would choose to eat.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Plus, they're bigger. They're more substantial. Like, there's more chocolate in them to shell.
Yeah.
I don't like the regular plain M&Ms because the shell to chocolate ratio is not right.
Well, but regular M&Ms are good to hold in your hand for a while. Because they don't melt, they melt in your mouth, not in your hand, right?
What?
But no, seriously, you hold them, you get them warm for a while because then you can squish them. It's kind of similar to Reese's Pieces. I like, because the candy shell will remain intact, but the inside softens, so you kind of squish it.
This is you're insane.
No, you squish it on the top of your tongue to the roof of your mouth. You go.
You could do the same thing just by put it in your mouth for 12 seconds.
It's like Jean Labat in Maxine. If he was an M&M, and my mouth is the car press.
Okay.
It's like that.
All right.
I like it. Moving on. Hershey's Kisses. Okay, so this is a wide umbrella of stuff.
This is not worth it to
My
me.
opinion changes drastically depending on the kind of Hershey's Kiss.
Here's my review of
What about Hugs?
a Hershey Kiss.
Yeah.
That's a Hershey Kiss for me.
Well, they belong with the Hershey's chocolate and
Now-
the plain M&Ms.
The caramel Hershey Kisses
Those are alright.
were awesome.
The mint, they have mint ones that are really good.
No, I don't like mint.
I like mint.
I don't like mint. I
The
don't like
cherry
mint and
ones
chocolate.
are pretty good. I like the Hugs because that's the white chocolate and milk chocolate. And when they came out with that in the 90s,
Do they still
my mind
make
was going,
those?
oh, fuck yeah, they do.
Okay, well, the plain Hershey Kisses are just meh
Well,
for
then
me.
they would be C, or are they B for you?
But they're C, because they're up there with Hershey's.
They're Hershey's and plain M&Ms. This
I mean,
is
that's
all
what
the
it
same
is.
shit, right? In different
It's a
forms.
Hershey's bar in a kiss form.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, except you have to unwrap it, and like the little bit of foil tears at the top most times,
Mhm.
and you're like, God damn it! And then you got to deal with that,
Yeah,
and then it's like a whole thing, and then you just collect
Again,
like,
they're just
these
not special
little bits
enough.
of foil that you end up forming into a little ball, like that grows over.
Do they
time.
make peanut butter kisses?
Yeah,
That would be S tier,
you want to try that?
probably.
I like the mint ones, but the Hugs are the best because white chocolate is.
But
pink.
when I was a kid, I loved the caramel ones.
Okay. I
Which-
think I bought the caramel ones
which
last year.
is a good segue into the next thing because that's pretty much a caramel.
Yo, and yeah, I talked about this on the Maxine episode too. Is Rolos,
Oh yeah.
because I almost died eating one.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you?
I did.
Rolos.
I
those are
love
good.
Rolos, man.
Yes, I do too.
I love Rolos.
I don't know if they're S.
I would say
A is good.
A or B. No, well,
I'm putting them in A because of the caramel ratio to chocolate.
Okay.
Is perfect.
well, and those are another one that's really good to let sit in your mouth for a while and then squish them.
Yeah. If you let it melt in your mouth, you'll eventually just have a mouthful
I
of caramel.
haven't bought because this is like a roll
And
of Rolos, right?
The caramel that they put in that, like the consistency
it's
of
real
it,
soft.
it's extremely soft. It reminds me of the caramel they put in like Americone Dream, the like Ben and Jerry's flavor. Like
That's your favorite.
yeah, the ice cream caramel that's
Yeah.
like really soft and like
It's a very soft,
cold.
very buttery caramel.
Yeah.
The chocolate melts easy. It's just a tasty little.
It doesn't get stuck in your teeth.
No, it melts
It's
away
nice. It
and
just melts,
leaves
it
your
dissolves.
day slightly better.
Yeah, they're good.
They used to come in a roll like this. I assume they still do.
Oh yeah.
They're kind of
yeah.
stacked up because it had like. The,
I mean, I'm sure you can get a bag of them now.
Well, it
but
says
yes, they still sell the,
anymore
like, roll.
You know, we get them at like Halloween and Christmas, and they're like individually wrapped. You know, in the color.
Yeah,
of the
like,
holiday.
that would be, like,
that's
the-
stocking candy. That's
That's their equivalent of a fun
along,
size.
Yeah, along like with the bell. You know, the
Yeah.
Crackle Bells and stuff like that. Yeah, it's that kind of shit. But I like a Rolo, man. It's simple and lovely, and I'm never upset that I ate one, except that one time when I almost died. But I didn't die, and had I died, I would have gone to non-existent heaven with a lovely treat.
Yes, you would have left this mortal coil with a pleasant taste in your mouth.
And the sound of the Next Generation theme song in my fading consciousness. Not a bad way to go, man. Okay, next is sixlets. And I fucking love sixlets, so shut your whore mouth.
I hate these.
Oh my god, what is wrong with you? They're so fun!
This is like...
They are so fun!
This is when you order M&Ms on Wish.com.
These are so much better than
No,
M&Ms.
this is...
No, fuck you,
This is
man.
subpar M&M.
No, it's not. They're
subpar
fucking fun.
plain M&M.
No, because you can put several of them in your mouth and it's just like they pop.
You can't put several M&Ms in your mouth?
I don't want to. Why would I?
I will say they have a better crunch to them than the M&Ms do. But that's it.
It's the candy.
No, these are...
No, fuck you.
These are terrible.
You open them because they come in like little, almost like little snakes.
This
right?
is what sad little kids have.
No, fuck you. I had a wonderful childhood.
Every kid that would be sitting outside of the grocery store, like eating a bag of these, looks so sad.
Who the fuck ever did that? This is oh hell yeah! I just had a great Halloween.
No, this is a kid went to the store on his bike and he couldn't afford M&Ms, so he ended up with sixlets.
This sounds very personal.
I
think you have some unresolved trauma revolving around sixlets.
I
will
just
not
don't
listen
like
to
them.
this slander. I fucking really like them.
I don't. So look, for me, I'd prefer them over a Milky Way.
Okay, good. Then we'll
Three
compromise
Musketeer.
on B, even though it's wrong, because they would be A for me.
That's fine.
I fucking love sixlets.
I honestly, you know what? I'd take it over a Three Musketeer. It's probably on par with a Milky Way or a Mounds or something like that. So for me, it's a C.
Yeah, well, for me, it's an A. So we'll compromise on B.
Fine.
I really like sixlets. Fuck you. All right, York Peppermint Patty.
Don't care for them. Don't like them.
So, you know how I feel about peppermint.
Yeah, I do. And
I don't really like these very much.
yeah, I don't either. I don't like the aftertaste. I don't like the during taste. It's awful.
Okay.
Everything about it.
It's too much.
It's too much of the, the peppermint and not enough of the chocolate.
Peppermint is one of my favorite things, but I feel like this peppermint with this chocolate clashes somehow. Have you ever, truthfully, opened a York Peppermint Patty that wasn't smashed? Like when you open it?
No, and every time I have opened one, it takes me to the top of a fucking mountain.
I know, and then
I climb my ass back down, and it's a pain in the ass to eat one of these fucking things.
It's not worth it.
It isn't.
The cost in airfare alone.
Yeah. No, in all seriousness,
I love peppermint.
It's way too much peppermint, not enough chocolate. The peppermint, look, peppermint and chocolate, it's not my favorite flavor combination, but if they could find a way to
How do you feel about Andes nuts?
No, I don't like them. No, because it's too
so good.
fucking pepperminty.
No, there's a big difference. That is a mellow, lovely, gentle peppermint.
I just don't want them.
This is a fuck you, I'm gonna punch you in your dick peppermint, and I'm not that violent.
Yeah, like I don't want to eat a candy bar that tastes like I'm brushing my teeth.
They're like the Listerine strips.
Yeah, it's way too intense. It's way too much, and I know that that's like their thing, right?
It's like chocolate with that peppermint.
It's like extreme.
Okay,
and that's
here's
their
a
whole
better
fucking
example.
thing.
We'll go ahead and move these over here because I'll fight you over these.
No.
Junior mints.
No. No, it's all it is a bite-sized York peppermint patty. Yes, it is.
It's not the same thing.
It is not the same fucking thing.
It's not, and they always remind me of the game Othello.
It reminds me of Seinfeld.
Well, I didn't watch Seinfeld until I met you. So I had my memories of Junior Mints is enjoying them as a candy and not them ending up in that person.
No, I've never had a Junior Mint that I enjoyed.
Well,
and this is another one that like every time you get one, it's just smashed open.
No, I smash them though. No, it makes more sense with the Junior Mints because they come in a box.
Okay.
So the structural integrity of the cardboard like helps with the Junior Mints.
Then how do they still get crushed?
Were you sitting on them?
No, but every time I've ever taken one out of the box, they're
York Peppermint
crushed.
Patty, I'll give you the D on the York Peppermint Patty.
Okay.
I don't like them. It's not happening with Junior Mints though.
C.
I like them.
I'll take a Junior Mint over a York, so C.
Will you take a Junior Mint over a Heath Bar?
No, never.
And you don't like chocolate?
I wouldn't take a Junior Mint over any of the options in C.
In C?
Yeah. Every one of those options I would choose over.
You are so mint racist.
I don't like it.
Funny. All right. Well, then how do you feel about Milk Duds? Because I don't fucking like them.
No, they get stuck in my teeth. It's that same fucking thing that I already don't like about candy.
I don't like Milk Duds.
Again, this is not
They're
like
super disappointing.
This isn't unique enough in that genre of candy to stand out over other candies that are better.
How are you going to have a Milk Dud and a Rolo next to each other and choose the Milk Dud?
Never. It's never going to happen.
Who does that? I don't want to know that person.
Milk Duds for me, D.
Mm-hmm.
D. Absolutely.
I agree. D. Now, before we get started, I need on this next one, I need a minute to collect myself.
Okay.
I don't use the word hate very much. I don't tend to like that. I know. I try not to. I reserve hatred for things that and people that deserve it.
This is universally one of the most hated things to find in
I have
your
never
trick-or-treat
once
bag.
in my life been happy to find one.
No.
I'm hard pressed to
This is the candy that invented my immediately in the trash pile.
Oh yes, no, 100%. And I'm hard pressed to think of a candy that has more fucking varieties. The length that you get so many of each fucking kind every goddamn Halloween.
It's one of the candies on this list that has like survived longer.
It's one of the oldest.
Yes.
There's candies I read about from the past that I'm like, dude, that sounds interesting.
And it makes
I would
sense.
like to try that. This is garbage. Fuck Tootsie Rolls. Fuck the
Tootsie
fat
Roll
ones,
is
fuck
awful.
The long skinny ones. Fuck the tiny ones.
Fuck the chocolate ones. Fuck the vanilla ones. Fuck the orange ones.
Those are two different subjects. We're doing the next ones next because I like the vanilla ones.
A couple of facts about Tootsie Roll here.
Okay, I'm interested.
One,
they suck.
Yes, but it's a little known fact that each and every Tootsie Roll, regardless of what flavor it is made from dog shit.
Okay, no. You know the little fat ones that come in like the little plastic wrap thing? I legit thought it looked like dog shit as a kid because it's got like the bumps.
It's because it is. Yes.
No, but like genuinely, I thought it looked like dog shit. In its little like cardboard like thing.
And another little fun fact about Tootsie Roll. Every time you eat one, a child gets molested.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there's that. That's fun.
What the fuck?
Also, fuck the Tootsie Pops.
No, I like the Tootsie Pops. They're down there. I like the chocolate ones. All other varieties are gross. Yeah, the chocolate ones. But then I don't eat the Tootsie Roll when I get down to it.
The Tootsie Roll Pops, yeah. Every time I get to the Tootsie, as soon as that candy shell,
it gets tossed.
Yes, as soon as it breaks
Tootsie
into
Roll
Tootsie
is
Roll,
not touching my tongue.
Never.
Absolutely not. But the chocolate here, I'll go ahead because they were in the lollipop section. But
I like the Glow Pops better.
Well, we'll move. Well, okay.
They were better than.
We'll just go through. We'll move some shit around.
But yeah, Tootsie Rolls are dog shit.
Yeah, Tootsie Rolls are. They go.
We're not even. You know what? I'm not even going to justify putting this on the list at all. It's just going to sit there.
Can I make a new category? I wonder.
It's not a D. It's not an E. It's not an F. It's not a G. Tootsie Roll is like uniquely in its own tier of just worst thing ever made
I just
by
made
humans.
A new row. There you go. I made a new row on the tier list.
Dog shit.
Dog shit.
There you go.
All right, so Tootsie Roll gets its own fucking thing. That's a regular ass Tootsie Roll. I don't fucking like them. It's not chocolate.
Look,
I don't know what the fuck it is.
Back when they were first invented, it was the cheapest thing to keep a kid happy. You know, I understand it was like, whatever, probably cost a penny for 10 of these things. But
we live in different times.
Yeah,
okay?
we live in times now where like...
Dude, all the things that have been left by the wayside and okay. Oh, Tootsie Rolls are the cockroach of the candy world. Like, no matter what they fucking make it
they're always going to exist. After we get nuked and the world goes to shit...
There will be cockroaches and Tootsie Rolls.
Yes, those are the two things that will exist.
I hate them.
And the cockroaches will survive on Tootsie Rolls.
Okay, so since we have a special dog shit Tootsie Roll tier now, I really do like both the orange and the vanilla Tootsie Roll things.
I don't.
I'm never super pleased, but I will eat them. I'll eat all the lime ones.
You are braver than me.
Well, I'll still put them in D because it's still Tootsie Roll adjacent. C or D. But I like those. No, C. I like them. I'll eat a vanilla Tootsie Roll.
I don't know why they're still making Tootsie Rolls.
I don't know, man. Did someone... that's a deal with the devil type situation.
Even the name pisses me off.
Tootsie Roll?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It was probably named after the dude, like, whoever invented it,
Tootsie?
like... No. Whoever invented it, he probably had a daughter, and her nickname was Tootsie or some shit, and she was, it's a Tootsie Roll. Like, that's the type of shit they did back then.
I like the fruit chews. I like them.
I do not care for this.
They're not a favorite.
This is exactly why I created a pile in my Halloween candy to immediately go in the trash because of Tootsie Roll. And most of it was Tootsie Roll. It was either regular Tootsie Rolls or the vanilla ones.
Yeah.
Because when I was little, like, that was all they had.
Yeah.
I don't even think they had the fruit ones at that point.
Yeah, they did. Well, I don't know. Because the lime
I don't remember
ones are
getting
good,
any of
the
these
orange
fruit
ones,
Tootsie Rolls in my
remember the lime
Halloween
orange
bag.
And the vanilla. And they're all fine.
I remember the
don't know what
Tootsie
that
Roll
purple one
vanilla, and I remember the original one.
Yeah.
But I don't remember the fruit ones at all.
Well, I would eat these before I'd eat a Milk Dud. That's for fucking sure.
I'd have Milk Duds over anything Tootsie Roll.
All right, then we'll put them in D.
That's fine.
All right. Yeah, and then Tootsie Pops, which I like the chocolate ones, but again, once it gets down to
I like the candy shell.
Yes, but I was that way with Blow Pops too.
The sucker part of it is good.
Okay, so then can we C? Can we put C for Tootsie Pops? But again,
No.
only the chocolate ones, because the other ones are fucking nasty.
D.
D?
D.
You're making me D both of the Tootsie Roll things I like?
Yeah.
Garbage. All right, well, Blow Pops are going down there too. Well, hold on. I liked you know what? Never mind. Watermelon Blow Pops were fucking tasty.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hate the gum though. I did not like the gum.
The watermelon's good.
Yeah,
the apple.
Green
Apple's
apple.
good.
Yeah, no, that was good. You know what? I changed my mind. I don't like the grape or the cherry or anything like that, but the watermelon and the fucking apple.
S tier.
Those were fucking awesome.
The problem with something like this is like we have to like group all of these flavors as one thing on the tier list because each one of these flavors is a different level on the tier list in my opinion. Watermelon is S.
Watermelon
is
S. Apple is like A though.
A.
That shit was good.
But then you get into like grape.
No, fuck that. That's D.
And
I'm throwing that shit away. I'm throwing it away.
Yeah.
You know, it's our tier list. Overall,
I
you
would
want to put it in
say put it in C.
C.
Yeah, C for me.
Okay.
Because I'll eat them. They're not my go-to. They're not my favorite.
You know what I like that isn't on this list are those caramel apple suckers that are like the apple sucker with caramel like on it.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Those used to be better.
Oh, you're such an old man.
They used to be better.
Back in my day.
Yeah, I don't really go for like lollipops, honestly, but if I were to do so, it probably would be a blow pop. So
I'd take the chocolate Tootsie Pop above, not the watermelon or the.
Although I do like those gourmet ones that you see.
Oh, the big round ones.
Yeah,
that you get like at the checkout. I'll even eat the cotton candy of those. Like those are fucking cool. But they've got all those crazy flavors.
Yeah.
And you never actually eat the whole thing because it's enormous, and in your child mouth you're like, but it's like the smoothest thing.
It was literally the thing your parents bought you to shut you up.
Yes.
Like just plug your hole.
Take your Ninja Turtles figure. Boom. There. Now shut up. I'll get you McDonald's
now you
later.
literally can't talk for an hour.
And you're like, they're cool.
But yeah,
those aren't Halloween candy. But yeah, no, I like the and that was fun because it was usually like it was either in a big bin or like on those like sticks, those towers that they were all stuck in, and you get to look like that was how they kept you quiet at the checkout, like while you're waiting if it's a long line, because you go over and you look and there's all these flavors.
Absolutely.
And what am I gonna pick? Oh my god, it was such an important decision.
And then you would narrow it down to like your favorite 3, and then you would just like.
And then you wait, and your mom's like, "Those fucking go! Like, come on, it's our."
You're not getting all 3 of those.
My mom did not curse at me, but yeah.
I always
pick one.
I always got 3 because my mom would be like, "I'm not buying you 3," and then I could be like 2, and she's like, "Yeah, fine." 3 was too many.
Yeah.
2 was the compromise. Yeah. But if I grabbed 1, I was only getting 1.
Oh, see, I only got 1, but I also got a Ninja Turtle figure or something.
Yeah.
I was bought.
Oh yeah,
a bit as a child.
You could buy me
I can be bought
as a kid.
That's again with John the Bot in this. There's 2 good. I can be bought, and it's not that. It doesn't have to be that expensive either. So
yeah.
okay.
See, moving on.
Dum Dums.
Dum Dums.
I like Dum Dums. Some
of them are better than
Dum-Dums.
others. Again, this is one where the
cream
watermelon
soda
is
good.
kind of the
I like
star.
the cream soda. I like the root beer.
The root beer one's good.
Yeah. The mystery. They have the mystery flavor.
They do.
Which was fucking, like, as a kid. And when we get to Airheads, because they're on here too, the white mystery flavor.
Yeah.
Best one. Which it's just sugar. But no, the Dum Dums were fucking awesome. They're kind of like Chupa lollipops that they have in other countries. They're like
Chupa
small
Chup?
little, Chupa Chup.
Chupa Chups.
They're just little. They come in a ton of flavors. I liked them. That's another thing that comes in a bin that you kind of like.
It's a good amount.
Yeah.
They're smaller, but they're a good amount. This is also
regularly
like
finished Dum Dums.
Yeah.
You eat those down to the stick.
Yes.
So
This is also Dum Dums are the thing. Like, you know, there used to be like restaurants when I was a kid.
Yes.
Like when you're paying or whatever, they just hand you like 3 or 4 of these.
yeah. Oh yeah. No, God, I forgot about that. They absolutely did.
Yeah, they were just handing these things out when I was a kid.
Dude, so much sugar in the 90s. Anytime, no idea.
Anytime you go somewhere and they have like a bowl of candy for kids, these are always in there.
Yes.
And
they had them a lot at like liquor stores and stuff too, because they, back in the day, you could go in with your parents.
Yeah.
My dad would get a bunch of beer.
And you'd get candy cigarettes. And they're like, see you when you're 18.
Yeah, and people wonder why I still consume nicotine to this day. So I don't know. What do you think about Dum Dums? Again, this is another thing that's so highly dependent on the flavor.
Yeah, I mean, see.
But when it hits, it fucking hits.
See.
You put them up with blow pops?
Yeah.
Poor Tootsie Pops.
No, fuck Tootsie Pops. Why is that just a stick?
Because
it's because it's unwrapped.
It's showing the
see it.
Tootsie Roll in the middle.
Okay. Anyways, candy corn.
So
here's my rule with candy corn. Just the tip. I bite the tips off and I throw the rest away. I know that there's no difference in the flavor.
Well, there are different kinds of candy corn. The candy corn that's in this picture is the white, orange, yellow.
Yeah.
Those are good. Again, such a satisfying bite.
But
they have some that have brown instead of the yellow, and it's chocolate, and they're fucking gross, and I don't like them.
I don't really like any candy corn, honestly.
My preference is for the mellow cream pumpkins.
The only time I really like candy corn is when it's in the Halloween trail mix.
Ah, yes, that's twice. Remind me, I'll make it.
That's it.
Well, they're good like in cookies. Like you bake with it. Like how about as an ingredient in things, they make things tasty.
I don't know anything that...
They would be good in like a Rice Krispie treat. If you did like a Halloween kind of Rice Krispie treat, that would work.
This might be cool on like... Because I'm going to make Halloween sundaes.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might put...
That would be fun.
I might put little... Yeah, they might work on that.
Yeah.
But by themselves, these aren't anything special.
They always looked kind of like teeth to me as a kid, like animal teeth.
Somehow. Yeah, I mean, we would put them in our mouth and make little fangs.
Yeah, little fangs, and that's adorable. The mellow cream pumpkins are not on here, which is something that is S tier for me, and I will never talk to you again before I move it down to A because it's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
I allow myself one bag a year.
I love those too. I don't know. They're on par with like the circus peanuts.
I see. You like circus? Oh my god! You
circus peanuts.
No, I love circus peanuts.
Circus peanuts.
Oh my god, that's staying in. We're not editing that. Oh my god, can we make a shirt that says "I love circus peanuts"? Oh my god, Chad. Oh Jesus.
That's getting edited.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
She's staying. I love circus peanuts.
I love circus peanuts for one reason, because of the texture of them.
No, they're very.
They are perfect. Like just
and
the
unique.
way that. Yes,
Nothing
they are
else is
extremely
like them.
unique. But that's kind of where I put those little pumpkin.
Yeah, the mellow cream pumpkin.
Mellow cream. Yeah, so I like those. I like them a lot better than candy corn for sure.
But they're not on here. So, I mean, it is a lot, right? I can't just sit there and eat like a dozen pumpkins because it is pure sugar.
Yeah, it's a lot to do.
But they're utterly unique. You only get to this day. They, as far as I'm aware, I'm still thinking about the circus peanuts.
I'm sure you are.
Oh man, I can't do the clown noise. To this day, as far as I'm aware, they don't really make them for like Christmas, right? You know, like how Reese's has the pumpkins for Halloween and the trees for Christmas, and they don't do that with the mellow cream shit. Like, why don't they have Christmas?
Well, probably because they're not popular enough to do that.
I mean, like I said, I allow myself one bag a year. My bag of the year is in the fridge right now.
The candy corn flavor, the buttery whatever flavor.
It's so unique.
It is so unique to Halloween that I think it doesn't really expand beyond into
honestly,
Christmas or Easter.
My fucking blood sugar does not need it more than
no,
once a year.
No.
So I'm gonna say, I don't know. Where would you put
candy corn?
Yeah.
D. I mean, it's at least.
Well, but you're gonna put it in the trail mix. I would put it at least with B.
Let's do C.
C.
No,
but you will willingly eat the candy corn.
Look,
if it's in something.
I will take candy corn over hot tamales. I will take candy corn over a York peppermint patty. I will take candy corn over Hubba Bubba.
Will you take candy corn over a Butterfinger? I think you would.
They're kind of this. Yeah, only because I don't like shit getting stuck in my teeth.
Exactly, but it counts.
Fine, B.
All right.
I'll take them over a sixlet, and you got those in B.
That's right. I sure as fuck do. Okay, Twizzlers.
S.
All right, moving on.
There's no
like genuinely, that is something that
I could sit and eat an entire bag.
No,
of
like
Twizzlers.
the big bag, and they're low in calories too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't ask me what they're made of because I don't know. Some
I
kind
don't
of plastic,
want to know
probably,
because it's probably
but
bad for you.
Shut the fuck up and let me have.
It's probably like some kind of cancer agent.
Because I don't care what I'm. I'm gonna get cancer. Regardless.
Yeah, we're all gonna die from it.
No, Twizzlers are the regular ass strawberry. Supposedly, I don't know. They don't taste like strawberry. They just taste like Twizzlers.
They taste like Twizzlers.
They are fucking amazing. I love the act of peeling it off of the block.
Yeah,
You know, because they all get stuck together.
But you need the extra big.
Yes.
I'm talking about the 2 foot long bag.
Oh.
Those are my favorite.
Oh yeah.
You just put one in your mouth.
And you just eat and eat.
Yes.
And, eat.
And you just chew on it. It's a fucking.
I can eat an absolutely insane number of Twizzlers.
Yeah, me too.
God, I love Twizzlers.
But again, the pull and peel.
Garbage. And
awful.
the texture's wrong.
The texture's wrong. The flavor, it has like a potpourri flavor to it.
It's weirdly medicinal.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's not
Do they
good.
even make those anymore?
I hope not.
Because they
Honestly,
were
probably.
in the 90s. They were
because
prominent.
That was a problem with Halloween. Is you'd get the pull and peel. You'd get excited when you saw a Twizzler in your trick or treat stash, and then realize it's a pull and peel,
right.
and you're like, God, from I'm
also
flying in the sky with happiness to absolute pit of despair.
One thing I used to do when I was a kid, you take a Twizzler, the extra long Twizzler, you bite the ends off, and you have a straw for your Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, there you go. No, literally. God, the fucking 90s.
Right?
Well, again, we'll get to Skittles in a bit, but yeah, my entire freshman year, when I was a size 3, I was a tiny little thing. I lived on Skittles and Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
That was it.
Mr. Pibb and Twix for me.
There you go.
Yeah.
He was a boy. She was a girl.
But yeah, the pull and peel Twizzlers, you can't even use that as a straw.
No,
so
fucking D. But these are regular ass basic Twizzlers, nature's perfect candy.
Yeah.
And there you go. Moving on. Whoppers. What do you think of Whoppers?
These are fine.
Mm-hmm.
I like the flavor of them because I do like the malted
milk ball.
Yes,
yeah,
I do like
they're
that.
Nice.
And these are those things where once you get the chocolate off of them, if you just leave it in your mouth and kind of crush down on it dissolves.
See? Yes, over time. Yeah.
So it doesn't get stuck in your teeth.
And it's nice.
It's easy to But if you chew them, they get stuck in your teeth immediately.
Well, don't do that.
So you just want to kind of leave them there, let them dissolve, just kind of mash them with your gums.
Well, and with your, I like how we have developed candy strategies for when we no longer have teeth. We're like, no, I'm good. I can still manage this shit.
Right. Whoppers are fine. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, no, they're good. The ones that come in trick or treat are, there's usually, it's like a little row of 3 or 4.
Right.
And that's a good amount. At Christmas, you get the little, it's almost like little milk cartons, from school and shit like that of Whoppers. And that's good because you can kind of reseal them.
Yeah, I don't hate these at all. I'd say they're probably a B.
I'd say B. Yeah, no, that works for me.
Yeah, they're at least up there with candy corn and Nestle's Crunch.
Bar and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. Okay, sugar babies.
No.
You're gonna fight me.
No,
Yeah,
I don't want them.
I do.
I don't want sugar babies. I don't want sugar daddies.
Look.
I don't want any of this
And
shit.
where the fuck are the sugar mummies?
Sugar daddies.
Look,
Sugar babies.
No,
No, thank you.
There's a huge difference. Sugar babies are beautiful. They're little. They're tasty. They don't get stuck in your teeth. I adore them, and they actually the sugar babies were a thing that existed when I was a little kid, and then they went away for like a long time, and then they came back.
These don't taste like anything to me.
Oh no, they're slightly. They taste like toasted sugar.
They taste like sugar.
Toasted
That's
sugar.
it.
It's
I don't care.
caramel.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
I don't like the sugar daddies because they do get stuck in your teeth, or
Both
you
of
have
these
to
do.
suck on them, and like.
Hey, I don't want to hear about your
Sucking on my
when
sugar
you were
daddy?
5 years old sucking on your sugar daddy,
Hell
but
yeah.
these are dog shit.
No, the sugar babies are good. The sugar daddies are not so good. I'll put them. I don't. You want to put the sugar daddies in dog shit with Tootsie Rolls?
I'd put them both there.
I'm not putting sugar babies down there.
Sugar daddies absolutely go there. If you want to
can
put sugar
suck
babies
my
in,
massive dick because they're not going down there.
then put them where you want them. I don't care. These are nothing to me.
Well, I'd put them up with dots. But
Then do it. I don't.
No,
No,
that's
these
all right.
sugar babies are not as good as Whoppers. Period.
Okay, fair.
Or a Crunch Bar.
I'll put them in C.
Uh,
Butterscotch.
no.
The butterscotch is cool because it's a disc, right? And you can suck on them forever, and it gets thinner and thinner, and then it gets almost like sharp on the edges, and then you like live
Yeah.
in danger forever.
No, thank you.
I like them.
Put them where you want. I don't care.
I'll put them in D, even though they're at least a C.
These aren't even like. Look at this picture. That's not even like branded.
I know.
It's just like generic.
And that I'm glad you brought that up because it needs to be Brock's. Brock's butterscotch are good.
Yeah, there's like
They're
I said,
fucking
there's
tasty.
definitely like there's caramel and then there's Werther's. You know, there's
Those are two different things. Yeah, Werther's is a kind of caramel.
right, but
It's a
I'm
caramel
saying
candy.
if you're gonna get a
But
caramel
butterscotch is
candy,
caramel.
then you want Werther's.
Maybe. I don't really like Werther's though; they taste strange to me.
Eh.
But I like.
I grew up
butterscotch.
with them, so that's probably why I liked them.
I grew up with these. See, everybody talks about Werther's being the grandpa candy. Literally, my grandpa had butterscotch. That's what he had. That's my grandpa candy.
That
And
is-
my grandpa's dead, Chad.
Okay. D. That's where it is. That's where it's going. It's where it belongs.
It's fine.
Airheads.
Airheads. Again, very much dependent on the flavor. The blue ones and the white ones. Were
Yeah,
very good.
this was definitely one of those like you had your favorite flavor
Yeah.
and you stuck to it.
Yep.
And
I would give away any other ones.
I've never had an Airhead as an adult that I can recall, but as a kid, I do remember liking them.
I think our kiddo gave me one. Like, you know, it's like a here, mommy. Like, you know, when
Yeah.
said child was little, and I'm like, oh, thank you. Eat the candy.
I feel like you want the full size versus the fun size when it comes to Airheads.
I don't know, the fun size ones, you can roll them up because they're kind of thin and you just pop them in your mouth. Because Airheads are a thing where it's kind of hard to bite. If you bite and pull, it like they're kind of rough.
Right, you have to take it slow
Yeah.
so that it
Take your
stretches a little
time.
bit and then
Yeah,
breaks.
yeah.
I know what you mean. Airheads to me,
I think they're fine.
they're middle of the road.
The blue ones are good and they turn your tongue blue, which is always fun. The white ones were the mystery flavor. I don't want to know what white mystery flavor they were feeding the kids, but I'll just leave it at that.
It's probably
I
just
say
like
C.
honestly, the mystery flavor is probably just like made up of all the remnants of
That's
the other
what it is with
flavors that they just
Dum-Dums.
they just
So-
throw it all together.
Yeah, at the end of the batch, so they don't waste anything.
Right.
Just throw it all together. I say C because when they hit, they hit. I haven't had one in a long time, but I enjoyed them as a kid.
Yeah, see,
All right, lemon heads,
dog shit.
not.
Yeah,
No,
dog shit.
you're wrong.
These are awful.
No,
I don't like these.
I like these.
This is the thing that like another one of those the dentist will tell you to stay away from this
Oh, I don't
because
give a
it'll
shit about
strip the
dentist.
fucking enamel off your
No,
teeth.
they're fun because they're soft and kind of sweet on the outside, and then you get they're sour on the outside, and then you get to the hard sweet center.
I don't
like 'em.
because I don't eat them.
Well,
I hate
I
these.
haven't had a lemon head.
And-
What? You don't like lemon stuff?
I mean, I don't mind lemon, like if it's like a custard or like in a pie or something. Like, I don't like lemon candy. No, I don't. I like lemon drinks, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I'll take like a lemon water or something, but lemonade is good.
Yeah.
But I don't like lemon candy.
Weird. I put it in D. So many of my things that I like are ending up in D.
Put it where you want it. I ain't gonna fight
I
you
would
on it.
have
I
to
just don't like
move
them.
the vanilla fruit chews, the Tootsie Pops.
Well,
the
you should anyway,
and-
because the fruit chews go in dog shit.
They do not. They do not. All right, these are the little square caramels. You probably won't like them because they get stuck in your teeth.
Those are fine. These
What
are
the
soft.
fuck? I cannot keep up with
They
you.
are soft. They are soft enough to like just kind of mush around in your mouth. I'm not really big on the flavor of these, but the texture is good.
I have dislike in my heart towards these, but that's because I've had to use them in baking a lot, and they always only come individually wrapped.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of goddamn fucking work to work with these things.
It is.
So I don't. It's just pure caramel. It's nothing I would choose. Here, I'm gonna move these up because I like these way better. There's these. These are like the caramel and cream
Yeah.
things. I don't even know what they're called. They're always kind of squished, misshapen. They're white and brown. They've got stripes
They're in like a
on
transparent wrapper.
them. Yeah. And that is way softer, and it's more cream.
The wrapper is almost like a wax paper.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's
yeah.
like,
So I
you know
like
what we're
those
talking about.
better than these.
Yeah, I do too.
So I would
so
put,
the squares we could put in D,
okay,
and then the cream ones
in C.
C.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. Smarties, dog shit.
Yeah, I don't care for them.
I fucking.
This is like eating
Well-
an antacid.
I like the white ones.
I don't care for this type of candy at all.
I'll just put them in D and move on. Yuck.
Yeah,
Gummy bears.
S.
Good. I'm glad.
S tier. These are the Haribo.
Yeah,
And
Haribo.
those are the superior.
I love gummy candy, and Haribo gold
I
bears
love-
are the best ones.
I love gummy candies too. I like gummy bears. I like gummy
Yeah.
worms. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
all that shit.
Dude.
The glow worms, the like neon worms
Yeah.
are awesome.
Yeah.
I love those.
No, I fucking love. And Haribo is the best brand of gummy candy.
Yeah.
Too. Anything they have gummy frogs that are really
And
good.
Haribo, the brand Haribo, that's like the one thing, like the package is the same size from when I was a kid.
Yes.
It's this.
They
like,
sell a lot of Haribo at Five Below. And they're like
Yeah, they're-
$1.25.
They're delicious. They're S tier, and they are like also one of the more affordable.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you able to eat the white ones?
Yeah.
Because they're pineapple.
Yeah.
Because you're allergic to pineapple.
I am.
I was just curious because white and red are the superior flavors of gummy bear. That's not even up for discussion. So I was just curious because white's my favorite, and that sounds.
Yeah, I don't know
bad.
what it is.
I
There
don't know
is-
the flavor.
There are some things that I
'Cause they don't
can
really
eat.
taste like pineapple.
Well, I don't think that they're like derived from any like actual
No,
pineapple
but
at
in
all.
theory, it's supposed to be pineapple flavored. It doesn't really taste like pineapple. As someone who
I wouldn't
loves
really
pineapple.
know.
Well,
honestly.
that's why I'm telling you that that's not actually
When
what
people
pineapple
like,
tastes like.
I don't know what an
It just
actual
tastes like a white gummy
pineapple
bear.
tastes like.
I know. It's so sad because god damn it, pineapple's amazing.
I know what pineapple candy tastes like.
Yeah, well, it tastes as much like pineapple as the banana runs taste like banana.
I would
Which
imagine.
is to say not at all.
Yeah.
Which I like banana
It's because they're
runs,
not made with
but
bananas.
they're not banana.
Yeah.
You know, so, okay. Yeah, S tier, awesome. Jelly Belly, jelly beans.
I like these.
I do too.
I like Jelly
regular
Belly.
ass jelly beans too, like the old Brock.
I prefer Jelly
Dark
Belly. As far as like the brand goes, Jelly Belly are nothing for me. But I like what Jelly Belly has done. Right? They've turned this into an experience.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Where they're like, hey, if you want to eat a jelly bean that tastes like a hamburger, you can do that. If you want to eat one that tastes like the Harry Potter fucking
yeah, the Birdie Bots every flavored bean.
everything.
Yeah.
If you want to eat one that tastes like boogers, you can do that.
I don't
If you
think
want
I'll
one
do
that
that.
tastes like dog shit, you can eat a Tootsie Roll, and that's the equivalent.
Nice callback.
I like what they're doing because they turned jelly beans into like a gourmet experience.
No,
if
they
that makes
did.
sense.
They did. That being said, and there for a while, it was almost impossible to find regular fucking jelly beans at like Easter.
Yeah.
Like the Brock's plain ass fucking jelly beans, which I really like. But I like licorice, right? So
they have a different texture to them than Jelly Belly.
Yes, they do. They have almost like a candy something on the outside.
Yeah. That's probably why I prefer the Jelly Belly.
Smaller and harder. They're not hard, but they're firmer.
Right.
But
I like that the Jelly Bellies come with a menu,
sure,
right? It's like combine this with this and make this.
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
Like that's true. There's more to it than any other jelly bean.
I have two favorite Jelly Belly flavors, and that's buttered popcorn and toasted marshmallow.
And you put them together and make a s'mores.
I could, I wouldn't. The buttered popcorn Jelly Bellies are fucking addictive. It's ridiculous. It's weird.
They're okay. I like them too.
I really like them.
I can get sick on them if I eat too many.
I don't really buy Jelly Bellies. I did like that, I guess in stores too, but I'm thinking like at Six Flags. They have, like in one of the gift shops, they have tons of different Jelly Bellies, but they're all like specific flavors in a bag. Uh-huh. Like you can get them mixed, or like there are top 40 like favorite flavors or whatever, but you can just buy the regular ass like all toasted marshmallow, all buttered popcorn, and I appreciate that. Because some of them are they're fine. But what I don't like are like the Jolly Rancher jelly beans and shit like that. Like once Jelly Belly came around, so many candy companies were like, oh, I'm gonna make funky jelly beans too, and they don't do it as well. I want either the original Brock's plain fucking basic ass, like from the 80s and probably before, jelly beans or Jelly Belly. So.
Yeah, well, for me, Jelly Belly, I mean, A?
I'm okay with that. I would say A or B, personally.
Yeah, let's put an A.
All right. Ring Pop. You want to sing the song?
This is one of those things when Ring Pops, I don't know if when they first came out or whatever, I just remember being very little and loving these.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you wore it on your hand.
You did. And you could just...
Yeah.
Whenever you felt like it. And then you'd forget about it, or it would fall on the carpet, or like you'd be on the playground.
As an adult, the concept of this is...
You don't want to be a beautiful man in his early 40s with a ring pop.
No, I don't.
You sure?
No.
That's another one where the watermelon was good.
I could pass on these for sure. I don't need these at all.
I think these are...
I don't know who these are for anymore. I don't even see kids walking around with these things.
Well, I don't know about walking around, but I definitely feel like...
Well, look, the reason...
Did you ever finish a ring pop, though? Like, as a kid?
I did. I finished them because I remember getting down to the little nub.
The little nub, yeah.
But here's the thing. Since ring pop has come out, other companies have perfected this, right? They have the baby bottle pops, which are way better. They had the little stick thing that has like the little slider up the side, and it's just like a cylinder of sugar candy stuff. Yes. Push pop, is that what it was?
Maybe.
I think it was called push pop. But yes, since this concept has come out, because
that is surrounded by plastic, you can put it away.
Right, you can close it up, you can save it for later. Yeah. This is like anything you touch with your hand, you're getting on this thing. I would say C for whimsy and nostalgia. D, maybe. I mean, right now, it's not dog shit. The idea is still cool, but do I want one? No, I would say D. Okay. Honestly. Well, you know what? I prefer butterscotch and lemon heads and fruit chews and Tootsie Pops to ring pops, so they'll at least be on the same level. So next is Skittles. Now, this requires discussion. Yeah, this is original Skittles. This is original Skittles. But it also needs to be the original with the lime Skittle and not the green apple Skittle as the green Skittle, because it makes a big fucking difference. It does. But also, I don't like the original Skittles. I like the sour ones. I like these. I like the wild berry Skittles. I like the... Don't they have the like yogurt ones? I think so. Yeah. I think they have yogurt ones that are really, really good. The wild berry Skittles are really fucking good, and the original Skittles. It is just... Oh, God. Yeah. I don't really care for the original. I do.
But I do think the fun size when it comes to trick-or-treating is the right amount. I don't need could I eat a whole bag of Skittles? Yes, I did every fucking day at lunch in 1998. Absolutely. With my Dr. Pepper.
I remember when I was a kid, we would take Skittles and M&Ms.
Oh, yeah.
And
yes.
we would put, like, Skittles in the M&M's bag and then give them to our friends.
What a shit.
Yeah.
You're like, aha, you were expecting chocolate, bitch, you got fruit!
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, quote-unquote fruit.
Quote-unquote chocolate.
This is middle of the road for me, unless we're talking sour Skittles or the yogurt ones, which are probably an A, so this would be, like
B. I'm down for that. That's okay.
Skittles are never something I'm going to grab if I'm getting candy at the store.
No, but if it's in your Halloween trick or treat situation,
yeah. If I have a bag laying around, I'll eat them.
They're about middle of the road as far as like when I'll eat them.
Yeah.
The chocolate, like the supreme shit, goes first.
I haven't.
Obviously, but
I can't say that I've ever spent money on Skittles.
Oh, I did. I spent a lot of money on Skittles. Just not in the past 20 years. All right. Well, we don't even need to have this discussion because due to our earlier agreement and compromise, Sour Patch Kids are going right next to Dots in B, but I know you really like Sour Patch Kids.
I do.
They tear up my mouth.
It's just one of those experiences where like as soon as it hits your tongue and it just like
I don't like them.
It's in your brain. You know what I mean?
But you really like sour candy.
I do.
Like you are like a connoisseur. I bought you that 5-pound box of the ropes, like the rainbow belts.
The rainbow belts, yeah. The sour rainbow belts are like, those are S tier for me because I will fucking eat those all day long. Yeah, Sour Patch Kids, same concept. They're just a little more, manageable because they're not a belt of sour.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do like Sour Patch Kids. Look, if they weren't sour, like once the sour's off of them, they're gross. It's the sour part that I like. Versus the fruit part.
Then it just turns into jelly candy. I just don't like Sour Patch Kids, man.
So like whenever you eat them, you're gonna have to
then
like eat them quick.
Then it turns into a dot.
Yes,
so
exactly.
That's when I like it.
Yes, that's kind of what I was going for earlier when we were talking about dots. It's like
I still think
other candies have perfected the dot far better than dots have.
No.
And dots have not. They haven't like branched out beyond just this.
They don't need to. They are simple perfection.
Hey, they can make sour dots. That would be awesome.
I don't want sour dots.
They could make like I don't know, like
cookies and cream dots.
No, but you know what I mean. They could do like a Skittles thing where you have like the
wild berry dots.
Wild berry dots. There you go, or like the tropical dots. But no, they haven't done any of that.
They make tropical dots. I genuinely.
I have
think they
never
did.
seen that.
Hold on, just a second. Boom, bitch. They got watermelon. They got they have holiday
ghost dots.
Ghost dots.
Fuck are those?
I don't know.
Tootsie Roll ghost dots? No.
Gumdrops? I don't think that's Tootsie Roll. They just.
That's what it says.
I know.
Tootsie Roll ghost dots.
I know, but that's just
gumdrop. That's like a dot with a Tootsie Roll in the middle. What the fuck?
But there's tropical dots right there. Here, hold on. Let's click on this. See what this is. I am confused. Which flavor? Which ghost? It's a mystery. I don't know what the fuck that is. Why does it say Tootsie Roll? It says Tootsie Roll up there.
It's got Tootsie Rolls in the middle of a dot.
I don't know.
Or it's a Tootsie Roll flavored dot, which is even worse.
Or it's made by the Tootsie Roll Company. I think it's just made by the Tootsie Roll Company. Because they all have the Tootsie Roll up here.
Watermelon might be good.
Anyways, enough dot conversation. No, because I was thinking... And I still think that would be too gross. Because I was like, the obvious solution is for you to have the sour and then give them to me. But I don't actually want that after it's been in your mouth.
Yeah.
That like, okay, in a post-apocalyptic situation where we are in a dire need of candy, I would accept your sucked-on Sour Patch Kid. I suppose. But I would prefer to just have a dot.
Yeah, the Sour Patch Kids, they're great, but you do kind of have to eat them quick because you don't want them to lose the sour flavor and then just get down to the like gummy part because
they just I don't know, something about the citric acid just like eats away at like the roof of my mouth and I don't like that.
Yeah,
but I know you like them.
I don't eat them very often because of that. They are terrible for your teeth. Any of the citric acid bullshit it's bad for the enamel on your teeth.
Yeah.
There's another candy that I love coming up that we'll talk about when we get there, and it's probably the most notorious for stripping the enamel off your teeth.
Oh, that guy right there.
Yep.
Yeah. All right,
Starburst.
but first, Starburst.
B.
A.
A? Yeah, I'm fine with
The
A.
pink ones?
The pink ones are awesome.
The pink ones are fucking amazing. The red ones, again, very good. The lemon, okay, pretty much when it comes to basic Starburst, as long as it isn't an orange one, it's S for me. Like, they're so fucking good.
I don't like the orange.
Are okay.
I don't like the lemon.
I like the lemon, though.
I like the pink. I like the red.
I think the pink is like universally accepted as like top tier Starburst.
Yeah, they
make bags of just the pink because everybody wants the pink ones.
They make just the red ones too, I believe.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And didn't they like get into like banana and shit like that too?
That may be a fever dream you had.
I might be thinking of Laffy Taffy or something.
Well, there's a big difference. Banana Laffy Taffy is the best Laffy Taffy. And speaking of Laffy Taffy, that's what we have next.
Oh, hey.
There you go.
Yeah,
Banana
Laffy Taffy.
is the one I like, though.
Banana. It has to be banana.
It has to be banana. So let's just pretend this is not a picture of a grape Laffy Taffy. Let's pretend it's banana. Where does it go?
Grape is no one's favorite flavor.
No, this is the sad leftover stepchild of Laffy Taffy. So, banana Laffy Taffy.
Hey, yeah.
All right.
That's a good place for it.
It's good.
Yeah.
But there you go. Yeah, no, A tier for banana.
Yeah.
Laffy Taffy specifically. All right, atomic fireballs.
Dog shit.
No. That's the end of the story now. They're not dog shit.
I hate cinnamon candy.
I know you do.
Again, this is another thing.
But you put hot tamales in D.
Then D.
All right. You could have brought up that the dog shit category didn't exist when we rated the hot tamales.
Aside from like the consistency, there's really no difference flavor-wise between a hot tamale and a fireball.
No, they're sweeter. I like the fireballs. They're all right.
All those cinnamon candies taste the same to me.
I'd eat a fireball before I
ate the big red gum.
I don't like big red gum.
Tastes just like this shit.
I do like the song.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
That's a good
I
song.
like the drink.
It's a fucking,
or I did.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Big Red.
The cream soda.
Yeah, that is not cinnamon. And, that's unique. And, I fucking like Big Red. That stains the shit out of your mouth, though. Okay.
All right, moving on.
Go off, queen.
Warheads. Warheads are one of my... When I think of my childhood, it is probably most associated with this candy. I had bags of this shit all the fucking time. We were constantly, like, daring each other on the playground
Something happened
to put 5 of them in our mouth at once.
In the mid to late 90s, when it came to Warheads, Crybabies were up there.
Yeah.
Like, it was this whole, like, oh yeah? Were you a big enough awesome dick to, like, fucking can you take this amount of sour? Ooh, so extreme.
Yeah, I could put 5 in my mouth at once. How about you? Anyways, Warheads.
Waste.
Yeah, the toxic waste, and Warheads and toxic waste are pretty much the same thing.
I don't know. I liked the Crybabies better than the Warheads. There was a blue Crybaby that I liked, alright. But what I would do is I would keep it in my fingers and lick on it or suck on it a little bit, but never actually
because you're a pussy.
It in my mouth.
That's what we call people like that.
I'm a dainty lady. So go fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
No, because then you'd be left with like sticky blue fingers, and then you go like, clip, and that's a little
fuck that.
Too.
I put them in my mouth.
I'd fucking deep throat that shit like a real man.
Yes, I did. I liked the blueberry ones. I liked the sour apple. Mm-hmm. This is another one that like even the lemon ones didn't bother me because like
I went ahead and put this in S tier for you because I figured that.
Yeah, S tier is fine. Even the lemon ones were like so intense that it didn't matter that it was flavored like anything.
But you don't like
really.
lemon heads.
No.
They're sour too.
Yeah, but they're not intense like Warheads were.
No, they're nice.
Warheads were one of those things where like it would wake your fucking brain up.
Are S tier, and then fucking lemon heads are down in D tier.
Yeah. Well, deal with it.
I don't like Warheads. I wouldn't eat them. But for you, they're an S.
Yeah, because I know where they belong, and that's S. Uh-huh. And that's where I would put them.
I know. That's why I put them there. Nerds. Okay, hear me out. So,
that's my opinion of nerds.
I really like nerds. Especially the watermelon cherry box. You remember the boxes that would come split? Like they would have half and half?
Yes.
And there'd be a little divider.
Just like the one we're looking at here.
But like typically in the trick or treat, it would be the little tiny rectangular boxes. Right. And I like any nerds. I like all nerds. But the watermelon nerds are the best nerds. It's just little nuggets of flavored sugar, man. And you can crunch them in your teeth. They don't get stuck in your teeth. They I don't know.
You could probably grind these up and make Kool-Aid.
Probably. I really like nerds, though. They're simple,
fine.
they're good, and you just open the box and then like you just throw it all in your mouth at the same time. So where I would say at least B.
Yeah, B's fine. They're middle of the road.
I think they're better than that.
If I'm going to the store for candy, I ain't walking out of there with nerds.
I used to as a kid.
It's fine.
A lot. Because you could do all the wild cherry or all the watermelon, or you could open both and go bloop, 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 and
watermelon bubble tape for me.
I don't like bubble tape.
But I was the asshole that would open it and like take a bite out of the
You're
roll.
a fucking anarchist.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Uh-huh.
No. Bubble tape was I liked Bubblicious better.
You remember Ouch?
Yeah, the Band-Aid bubblegum. It came in like the little metal tin with like the flip top.
Yeah, they look like Band-Aids.
Because that's how Band-Aids used to come.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyways, that just popped in my head for some reason.
All right, now this is our last one. I figured we'd end with the purest form of sugar possible.
Yes.
Pixie sticks.
Or more commonly referred to as middle school cocaine.
No, yes.
Because we snorted
100%.
this for sure.
100%. I love Pixie sticks. I love Pixie sticks, and I love Pixie sticks. The paper would get wet, like because you tear it off. And
I didn't really care for that, but
I love fucking Pixie sticks.
I liked the like super long.
That sounded wrong. Yeah, no, the 5-foot fucking Pixie stick in like the plastic tube.
Right. It was like a jump rope's worth of.
Yeah, a metric jump rope of sugar.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This was one of those things that we always had these as kids.
I don't know that they really I do remember the grape having a flavor. I don't know that they really had very distinctive flavors, but I loved Pixie. Where do you want Pixie sticks?
Just for this nostalgia, put them in A.
A?
Yeah, because like you said, they weren't really anything special, really.
And yet they were.
They're linked to childhood.
Yeah.
They were cheap. They were easy to get. Everybody had them.
Definitely made me feel bad for teachers, like in retrospect. Because if kids had Pixie sticks at like recess or something,
yeah,
nothing was getting fucking done. Man.
This is one of those things where you could get a glass of water and just pour a bunch of these in there and make your own like Kool-Aid.
I'm a purist. Like with Fun Dip that isn't on here, I'd eat the stick and then down the powder separately, right? You're supposed to lick the stick and like dip it in there. I never had the patience.
I would dip it. I would dip it, but I also ate the stick.
And then you ate the stick?
Yeah.
Nah.
But eventually it got to the point where I would just eat the stick and then use my finger to get...
yeah. No, Pixie sticks are just mainlining sugar for children.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the worst things you can do. I did it compulsively as a child, and I do it now. I don't care. You just take it, you just rip the little paper off the end and
down it.
And then get your shit done. Cocaine for children.
Yeah.
100%.
All right. Would you like to recap?
Yes. There was one other thing that neither of us really know the name for, and it's not on this list. There were these little candies that we both loved. They were peanut butter flavored. There was no peanut butter in them.
No.
And there were these little rectangles that came in this like clear wrapping that had like dark brown pinstripes.
Yes, they were like white with brown pinstripes on them.
Yes. And they were peanut butter flavored. I don't know.
And they just came in a clear wrapper.
Because it wasn't all that dissimilar from the inside of a Butterfinger.
They were probably made by Brock's, honestly.
Honestly, maybe. Like peanut butter bars or something. I don't know what they were
called. I have no
idea.
But they are pretty good.
But they were great.
Yeah.
Anyways, just I wanted to give a little shout out to whatever the fuck those were.
And I didn't mind those because like they had that same thing that like
real easy.
Kind of like a Whopper.
Yeah.
Where you put it in your mouth and it would kind of dissolve versus like congealing in the cavities of your teeth.
Yeah.
So yeah, those were something that we used to get a lot.
Yeah.
In our Halloween trick or treat bags. Where would you put those?
Oh.
I'd go with like a B or an A.
Yeah, A or B.
Probably a B. Now that I'm an adult.
I'd still eat them. Okay. All right, so yeah, there you go. What did we leave out, man? What isn't on this fucking list that you loved? Tell us. If again, this is American trick or treat shit. So, if you're listening and you're from elsewhere in the world, like, let us know. Like, what did you look forward to? What do you like, man? Anyways, so yeah, final recap. S tier, cream of the crop. Fuck yeah, give it to me. Kit Kats of any variety.
Yeah.
Twix, Reese's
Definitely Reese's.
Reese's, yeah. The specialty, really, but, you know. Well, it seems like all Reese's, because then the Reese's Pieces are there, too.
Reese's anything is good.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Peanut butter M&Ms for Chad.
Yep.
Twizzlers for both of us.
Yep.
Haribo specific gummy bears. And then Warheads just for Chad, because I don't like them. All right. A. Snickers, Baby Ruth, Almond Joy, Mr. Goodbar, Rolo, Jelly Bellies, Starburst, Laffy Taffy, Banana Laffy Taffy, and Pixie Sticks. Man, that's a good list.
A typically tends to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like S tier is like,
I love this shit.
S tier is duh, but A is usually where like the,
You're like, all right,
the variety
you know
is.
what? Yeah, I could go for some of that. Yeah. B. Nestle Crunch, Heath, Dot, Sour Patch Kids, Sixlets, Candy Corn, Whoppers, Skittles, and Nerds. This is pretty much how I would divide up my candy.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at this, I'm like, actually this is very similar to my lists. All right, C tier, Butterfinger, Mounds, Milky Way, regular ass Hershey's chocolate, regular ass M&Ms, Hershey's Kisses, Junior Mints, Blow Pops, Dum Dums, Sugar Babies, Airheads, and the like kind of caramel cream squishy round things. Does anyone else aside from us know what the fuck we're talking about? I promise you they're pretty alright. D tier, Three Musketeers, Hershey's Cookies and Cream, Hot Tamales, Hubba Bubba Bubble Gum, haha, York Peppermint Patties, Milk Duds, Tootsie Roll Fruit Chews, Tootsie Pops, Butterscotch. I don't agree with a lot of this. Lemon Heads, the little, cube caramels, Ring Pops, and Atomic Fireballs. And then in our newly created dog shit category, Tootsie Rolls, yes. Sugar Daddies, and Smarties. So there you go.
Absolute, the doggest of the dog shit.
The doggest of the shits, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this Halloween trail mix you were talking about.
Yeah, it's good. I bought some one time, I think from Target. They used to come in these like little...
Like tubs?
Yeah, they were like a little tub with like the...
Oh, the screw top.
Yeah, kind of like the cheese balls would come in, but smaller because they weren't that big. But yeah, they had Halloween trail mix. And it was only for like 2 or 3 years that they were making it. And then I couldn't find it anymore. Did you keep it at work
or something? Or was that before I met you?
No, I did take some to work at some point.
Okay.
But yeah, it's it's got candy corn. It's got like peanut butter M&Ms. What else? Peanuts. I think it's chocolate covered pretzels.
Popcorn.
I think it was
candy corn.
No. It wasn't popcorn. It was like caramel, like
caramel
Cracker
corn?
Jacks. That type of thing.
See, you need the fucking buttered popcorn though. You need the salty, savory.
But no, this was definitely the caramel covered popcorn.
No, see, that's too much.
But it was good. I mean, yeah, candy corn was in it.
So we're doing Halloween Sundays and Halloween trail mix.
Hell yeah.
And mummy dogs. I'll probably do that pasta salad that I make where I get the farfalle pasta and I dye it purple so it looks like bats.
Yeah.
And then the mozzarella balls look like eyeballs.
Anyways, I'm tired of talking, so we're gonna call this an episode.
Oh, all right. Fuck me, I guess.
Jess, where can people find you?
I don't know, man. On Instagram, JHLMoon. Go to shadowsparkpub.com to check out my books and my publishing house. I'm also, we do have a YouTube channel too. youtube.com/@shadowsparkpublishing. Because I do have a podcast there that I'm occasionally on, but we do put out episodes every week, audio, video. So it's not always writing topics. I think by the time this comes out, me and the Chaos Squad, who are 3 of my girls, will have put out the first Genshin Impact playable character Smasher Pass episode. So if you have any interest in that, go listen. It was a lot of fun because 2 of us are very familiar with the game and then 2 of us knew nothing about it. So it was a fun mix. Yeah, go check that out.
Right on. You can find me. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Chad J. Moon. You can also find the podcast on Instagram at the_pretty_little_podcast. We also have a YouTube channel for the podcast. That is at youtube.com/@theprettylittle podcast 69420. Anything else you want to add?
Not a goddamn thing. Except yay spooky season.
Yeah,
and
yay spooky season.
We'll have more spooky to come.
It's true. We have another spooky episode coming your way.
It's going to be so spooky.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys. Till next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.